Let's look at this poster that we have here. We have your paycheck. So starting off, when you're working, you're going to get the pay that you earn. You're going to take out taxes and deductions, which automatically happens for you. And then you get that actual check that's deposited into your account or that's given to you by your job in an envelope that you have to go cash. All right. So this is how you can look at your check. The first thing you want to see is the number of hours you worked. All right. Most people get paid every 2 weeks and they work a 40-hour work week. So if they get paid every 2 weeks during that particular work period, you can see where that person worked 80 hours. All right. At the rate of $17.79 an hour and working 80 hours a week, they earned $1,423 this work period. All right. Normally on the check it will say year to date, and from the January 1st until December 31st, this number will increase depending on how many hours you've worked and how much money you make. It'll just track how much you've made over the course of the year. So the period shows how much you made and worked for that particular 2-week working period. The year to date shows what you've made and worked in total. All right. So now we want to go and look at that's our earned. That's everything we earned. We're going to also look at the taxes and deductions. Taxes are the required portion of the deductions, all right? So you'll see there's federal income tax, which is required by the federal government. Depending on how much money you make, you're going to be assessed a percentage of that for income taxes. Then there's Medicare tax. Everyone has to pay Medicare tax and everybody has to pay Social Security tax. These taxes go to fund the current Medicare and Social Security programs. If you're paying into this, which if you're working, these are going to come out of your check, you get the opportunity to then file for Social Security and Medicare should you need it and should you live long enough to reach that age and get the benefits that come along with that. So these are requirements, and also you can expect to pay a state income tax depending on whether or not you live in a state that charges income taxes. All right. So you have your federal income tax, your state income tax, your Medicare, and your Social Security tax. All of that is going to be immediately deducted from this $1,423 that you made. All right. Then there are other deductions. All right. So health insurance. A lot of times insurance comes through an employer, or you're paying your premium with deductions from your check. So your health insurance is going to be here. 401k, if there's a retirement plan and you put money in that, you'll see that's automatically deducted before you bring the money home. And depending on the type of lifestyle you have, you may have to pay for parking and they may just take it out of your check, or you may be paying for other type of little things like a gym membership or some type of discount service, and they just take it right off the top of your check. All right. Or if you're like eating or using some of the products and they just take it right out of your check, you'll see that here. So after all those taxes and deductions come out of your earned income, you're going to get your net pay. Your net pay is what you're actually going to take home. That net pay is going to be put into a check form and given to you in an envelope, or it's going to be direct deposited into your account. And if it's going to be direct deposited into your checking account, of course you're going to have to fill out a direct deposit form that gives them checking account information on it. All right. So this kind of gives you an overview of what you can expect when you get your paycheck. A lot of us want to go ahead and multiply ahead of time how many hours of working times how much we get paid, and that's going to give us our gross pay, how much we can expect. But let's not forget that there are taxes and there are other deductions that you may be subject to depending on where you live, how much you make in your particular tax situation. All right. So reach out if you have additional questions. Have a great day, everyone.